Thank you for joining me. I wanted to do my first video on the importance of being kind, and I think it matters more than most people might give it credit for. It is a mentality that I believe is important in all of our day-to-day actions. I think not only does it affect our relationships and our state of mind and our being, but ultimately how we react to people affects our health. And if we can find responses that are not passive aggressive, that come from a place of kindness, I feel like the communication that comes from us often leads us in a more positive path. And I know this from experience. I do feel there were times in my recent past, that I internalized a lot of my responses, a lot of my feelings. And I believe had I not done that, had I not just chose to cope in other ways by maybe ignoring an issue or fighting it out or whatever I was responding, I had to make a choice. And so I do feel it's important to learn the choice of being kind. And I feel for myself, if I can learn and work with that, my responses are going to be better understood by the receiving person. I feel that how I manage my stress levels, I am someone that recently has recovered from chronic hives. I've had it for pretty much most of my adult life, and since I was 25. And I'm not allergic to anything, so it really just has to do with how I process and communicate and live my life. And when I thought about everything, when I meditated and I thought about what would I share first, kindness was the most important. It was how we can make that conscious choice, how our behavior affects our life and affects relationships and ultimately affects our mental health, and how we think about our life and how we think about whether we're happy or sad, or ultimately living a satisfied life. And I feel like there's so much more on this subject that we will jump into, but I want to keep it short. I want to just bring awareness to certain topics, and then I want to jump into a meditation so that together we can learn how to self-meditate on different issues, bring some awareness to ourselves, calm our bodies, and through that process, I hope it'll be as helpful for you as it has been for me. So this is our meditation on kindness. It might be our first meditation together if you're watching this video, and so I thought it would be really wonderful to start with a basic meditation. I'm introducing you to my meditation chair. I love this chair. This is where I gravitate to when I do my meditation work with the experts in my life. I strongly suggest that you find a room that is minimal, not a lot of clutter, not a lot of distractions. I prefer sunlight, some fresh air if you have a window. I love to have minimal surroundings around me so I'm not distracted, and a place that you feel safe and that you feel that you can be centered enough to focus on your own mindful meditation. You're going to guide yourself, and you can realize that you can do this anywhere in your house, anywhere in your life, at any point. You are in control of your own healing. So we're going to start by sitting cross-legged, just like this. We are going to open the palms of our hands. I love by taking a few moments with deep breaths to start the practice. So please, I hope you will join me as we do this together. We're going to close our eyes. We're going to take one deep breath. Breathe it out through the mouth. Second deep breath. And the third deep breath. Quiet your mind. I allow any noises, any sounds to come to me, and I accept them. I start my practice already with kindness. If I hear a neighbor a car passing, an airplane, an animal. I accept that. I realize that I do not have control over other people or certain situations. I think of the word kindness. I think about what that means, being caring, considerate, thoughtful, to be aware of my actions and my words. It means not only being kind towards others in my life that I know, but also towards my community, towards strangers, people that might need help. Most importantly, that also means being kind to myself. Not criticizing other people for their actions or their words. Not criticizing myself. I let my mind float. I listen to the birds. I think about any situations that might be bothering me. And I shine light on that person, that place, that moment, and myself. That I can be bigger, that I can be more compassionate, that I can revisit that situation or that person, and I can try to help. I think about kindness. I think about how I have the choice. I just take this moment and I realize what I can do to show more compassion. I put it all out there, and I stay here as long as I can, as long as I'm able. At some point in your practice, you'll feel so calm. Your mind won't be so busy, and you'll be able to just recharge in this peace. Sometimes cry, sometimes talk. When you've completed as much as you can and you feel you're ready to move forward in the world, it's up to you if you'd like to bow. If not, you carefully just open your eyes. Slowly come back. Take that moment. Take the intention with you and complete your day. I hope this helps you as much as it helps me, and I look forward to our next meditation, our next adventure together. Thank you so much.